Kia ora and welcome to Wellywood Wargaming. We've got another classic laid out for you tonight and another battle report between Venators and Delaque in the Cauldron of Lies scenario. Let's get it. So the table has been set in this Cauldron of Lies between the Venators and House Delaque with the penumbral shades here. We're just going to have a quick look at these. Hamish has done a great job slapping some paint on these. They're not quite finished yet, but they're looking pretty good with the navy and gold trim. Very classy, very regal. We've got a few out though. Again, it's Cauldron of Lies, so we've got a custom 6 selection here, but obviously Rory's las cannon is very expensive, so we've got a bit of extra money to play with here. I'm just going to do the list real quickly. We've got Hamadria, who is a ghost with an auto gun there, flak armor. We've got Grave Wind the Phantom, who's the grenadier that you may have seen in previous games. He's got photon flash grenades, smoke grenades, web gauntlet, and stun grenades. Is the web gauntlet new?
No, he's had it the whole time.
Oh, he's had it the whole time. He's got web gauntlet and auto pistol. He's tooled up basically. We've then got Panoptica, who is the ghost specialist here, and he's got the long rifle. He's got an infrasight, flak armor, and he's just leveled up, I believe, and has Overwatch now. We've then got Mimic the Ghost over here. Another ganger with an auto pistol and web pistol with flak armor. No increases on him yet. And we've then got Duskrain down here, who is a las gunner. So we're missing both the leader and the Nactigal, so definitely a bare bones crew here. Who's this little cheeky one down here then?
It's the Juve. Just got a
That's that was the free Juve, wasn't it, from the settlement? And then of course over here we have the legendary Umbra, who is one of the best bounty hunters in the game. Super sniper. Not too cheap, not too expensive, but very, very effective. He's got infiltrate, marksman, and Overwatch on his long las. And then next to him, this guy is going to count as the new Delaque special character, Caltixis. And he's basically a kind of Nactigal. He gets infiltrate as well. Very good in melee, and he is going to take what was it? Parry and
Spring up.
Parry and spring up for his 2 starting skills, because you can choose any 2 skills from any set, which is pretty cool. And that's the penumbral shades as we go and have a look at Rory's. And over this side, back in much fuller numbers, we have the Colonel's Lance from the last game, which we only had 3 of. Of course, they're all back because they did really well in that one. We've got Sir Jonas, the plasma gunner, who was the last guy standing in that last game, I think?
Yes, he was.
Yep, so he actually won the game in that last one against the Escher. We've got Darius here, who I think sat out, did he?
Yes, he was humiliated.
Yeah. He was he's humiliated in the game before, so he's got an axe and a las pistol with the Goliath profile by the looks of it, mesh armor. We've got the aptly named Dave with a little rat on his base there with his giant moustache, looks pretty cool. He's got a sawn-off shotgun and a power maul, I believe. And again, he's got the Goliath profile, so got the extra toughness there. We've got Case, who's the sort of tower-looking fella. He was in the last game with his las carbine, hazard suit, body glove with the Van Saar legacy. And this one as well over here is your Psyker. So we've got a Delaque background kind of Psyker, and he's got a stub gun and a club, which is his little walking stick there. And he comes with Fixer. He's an unsanctioned psyker with Spatial Psychosis, which I believe is the pinning one.
Trips people over the pencil.
Yeah, so he can pin people, which is quite cool. He's got mesh armor, as Psychoteric Mastery, and obviously the Delaque legacy there. And then, of course, last but by no means least is Numerial with her power sword, las cannon, infrasight, photon grenades, dodge with a blind snake pouch, headshot. Anything else I'm missing? Armor weave and an Orlok legacy. So quite a lot to read out there, but she's fairly badass at 540 credits. So this is going to be a fun one as we get into it with this Cauldron of Lies. So the board is set. We have the Venators on this side of the board with the high ground. Numerial with the las cannon straight up onto the roof there. And the entire rest of the gang over here, am I right? We've got the 2 Droogs and the Psyker. We've also got the plasma gun hiding right behind the back line here, and then we've got the Tau on this side. So they're all pretty hidden, but Numerial's out on her own because she's pretty brave and tough as an Eldar. This side though, we've got the Delaque, 3 of them with infiltrate, so I'll go into those in a minute, but we've got an auto gun on the far left, las gun closer to the middle, the web pistol, Is that right? Through the middle there I can see. We've got the sniper on the roof as usual, and down here we've got that Juve. Over here, getting closer to Nemerial on the roof there, we've got the dreaded Calthixis, the ghost of Primus, as he's also known to his mates. Over here we've got the Grenadier, a little bit closer but not too exposed. And then where was the other one? Yeah, Umbra. Oh yeah, yeah, Umbra is up on the tower here as well, so yeah, Umbra is ready to use his sniper rifle at some point. And first we're going to check what each gang's agenda is for this game. So we need to try and do this in secret, basically. So as we mentioned before, 1 is going to be kill them all, 2 is going to be run away, and 3 is going to be the treasure. So kill them all is you've got to take out 5 enemy fighters to win the game. The treasure one, you've got to get 5 crates. There are 10 on the board, and the other one is you've got to get 5 of your fighters to the enemy deployment zone off the board, or the board edge. Board edge. So, Hamish, do you want to just turn around quickly while Rory shows me a finger? 1, 2, or 3 for that. Okay, I thought as much. And then Rory, do you want to just turn around while Hamish shows me a finger? Okay, good. Right. And now we're going to just roll for priority and get into it, basically. As I mentioned before, each of these guys can actually cancel out. At the start of each phase, you can cancel out the other one's winning conditions. So it's going to be quite interesting, quite a tactical battle here. Yeah, I'm excited about this one. So let's see what this roll-off does to get priority. So see what Rory's got in his awesome orc. We've got 4 over here, and we've got a 6 over here on the nasty little snaky dice. So that is Hamish's turn. 1. Okay, the first shot of the game is about to commence. We had the first move of the game was Hamish moved Calthixis up the side of the board here. And Nemerial, of course, is the always goes first kind of gal. So she's shooting all the way over there into the distance, you can see. Lasgunner. Are we going to hit this Lasgunner though?
Yes.
We are with a 5. So I was going to say 2 shots there, but las cannons don't get. Well, that'll wound, won't it? With a 6. Don't think you get a save there, Rory. It's a las cannon. So well, this is a whopping 3 damage. The first shot of the game is quite terrifying, isn't it? Really.
Do you mind if I borrow one of your wound dice? Yeah, sure.
What a gentlemanly thing to ask when you're about to vaporise his ganger there. So we have 2 serious injury. Well, so serious injury and a flesh wound. So actually not too bad at all. It could be a lot worse. No skulls were rolled and no triple flesh wounds either. So this las gunner down here has gone down seriously injured and flesh wounded. And we'll see what happens as the retaliation inevitably comes from Rory. Just to recap on what just happened there, the las cannon did a shot, and then Nemerial decided to jump off another building again after not learning a lesson from last game. Jumped off, got wounded, but saved it luckily. So failed the initiative check to fall off the building there. We'll see what Hamish has got in the bag. Oh, got a bit of action here. Yeah, Umbra's just popped out to say hello. He's going to take a walking shot over at Kais, who's just come down here into hard cover, but we've got an infrascope, so we're looking at a 3+ here. And we hit. It doesn't have knockback because it's not a long rifle, but it will hit, and it'll be wounding on a 3, toughness 3 there. Yes. Yeah, it's the Vansar profile there, so we definitely wound with a 5, but I don't think there's AP on a long las, is there? Oh, it's a long las, yeah, there's no AP on it. There isn't a long rifle, I always get confused.
Just the 5 up then?
Yep. No save, so that'll be straight to injury. You didn't roll a 6 to hit, did you? Otherwise it would be 2 damage, because he's got a marksman. Oof, serious injury for Kais. Case? Kais. Yeah. I'm going to say Casey to his mates. And that was the first injury on that side. So we've had one over here, one over there. It's 1 apiece. Straight away, we have one of the scum moving. I say scum, sorry, Venators. We have one of the scum moving under the ladder here, and we've just called Overwatch on this long rifle here. So you can actually see in the distance there under the ladder. We're going to take a shot here with the long rifle with Overwatch. There's no aim involved, but there is, as far as I can see, no cover. So hitting on your natural ballistic skill here. And that will miss. So you get to carry on your move there, which is rather nice. And your activation is gone. Okay, so we have the first tactics card played at the end of the first phase. Desperate Effort is being played, which means that we get an extra activation, basically, for whoever. I think, obviously, Numerial is going to be the one who gets the extra activation, and then goes prone at the end of the activation. So she is standing up and retaliation fire, I imagine, on your Umbra, who's in cover over here. So we're looking at hardcover. There's no aiming anything. There is an infrascope, though. And there's no long range on the las cannon, so we're looking at what, 4s?
Yes.
Yeah, 4s. So yeah, 4 to hit here. That will do it. 5 will hit. This could be the end of your Umbra. So he has not got a save.
Wound.
That will wound him, and that's just 3 straight damage.
2 wounds.
He's worth noticing that he has toughness 4, but strength 10 and toughness 4. You know, yeah. So he's got 2 wounds, so he'll be 2 damage. So he takes a wound. Ooh, 2 flesh wounds. So he's toughness 2 now, because he's got toughness 4. He's actually still alive. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, Umbra just survived a las cannon. But, I mean, yeah, good shot. Good shot. So just to summarise, that's the end of the first phase. I'm assuming no one's got any more tactics cards there. So, yeah, the Delaque have moved forward. They've actually got quite a few crates already. So I wonder which one they're going for. Who knows? It could be a big dummy. This guy's capturing a crate over here. We've got another one over here. Overwatch didn't come off earlier on. We've got another crate over there that's just been gathered off the top of the roof. This guy could possibly bleed out. We'll see in a second. And other than that, we've got another serious injury over here. And another crate to the plasma gun over there as well, while these guys ascend the ladder. So we head into phase 2. But now we need to pick... Well, first we need to do recovery. There's no bottle to be had, so we just need to do recovery now. So you've got 1 recovery roll to be made. So you get a flesh wound, which means that that was pretty good. So you didn't need any help over there. We got 2 flesh wounds. So he survived the las cannon blast like the other game. And your guy gets the flesh wound as well. So young fella over here rolls over. No bottle test to be made. And as we head into phase 2, you both got to decide what you're cancelling out again. So Rory, what would you like to
I will cancel out option number 1.
Kill them all?
Yeah.
So you don't think that he can kill all your fighters this turn?
No.
Okay. Or at least 5 of them. How about you, Hamish?
I think I did kill them all last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
So I can't do it. So escape.
Okay, cool. So you probably can't escape this turn, I would say. And now it's priority. So you had it last turn, Rory. Hamish. Keep calling you Rory. You're both Rorys to me. Everyone is Rory. As we go into your priority. 6. Can't really beat that unless you get a 6. In which case you can. No. So Hamish goes first. Okay, so first shot of the second phase, we've got your Umbra standing up, and in retaliation he's going to shoot back at the prone Nymeria here. Because he's in short range, it's just going to be a straight 2-up ballistic skill, which is fairly disgusting, but I've seen ones get rolled, so I don't want to jinx it. But there we go, we hit, and we're wounding on a... We don't dodge it with a 3 over there, sorry about that, and we're wounding on a 3 here. We do wound, so just a straight save here. So you've got, what, 4, 5, no saves, you lose a wound.
Yep.
That's pretty much all he came for. I'm sure you'd agree there, Hamish. He got his wound taken off Nymeria. Okay, so as I thought, Nymeria is really pissed off now because she just lost a wound. So she's going to shoot back at your Umbra and hopefully take him out now. He's on toughness 2. We hit with a 5 in hard cover. Do we? Yep, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We wound on a 3. Yep, easy peasy. Wounding on 2s. You get no save, so that's another 3 damage. So he's already taken a wound. So just, 3 straight damage here for your Umbra. Poor little guy. He's done his job though. He's taken a wound off this dreaded leader. I think that's worth his cost, to be honest. And he dead. He big time dead. It's worth rolling, even though it's campaign, it's worth rolling to see what the injury is, because Rory could get XP here if he dies. So just roll the injury to see what happens to him. If you get a 66, then Rory gets an extra XP on the spot.
Right, this is the teams. 20, no, so we don't. But Umbra's out of the game. I think you would agree that he's done his job pretty well, to be honest. Little las guy here, taking out a wound off Nymeria. Okay, so we've got an aim and shoot going on. Excuse the bikes in the background there. Got a long rifle shot going into Dave.
and his little rat with his moustache over here. So we're shooting into hardcover, but we're aiming, and we've got an infrasight, so we're hitting on your natural ballistic skill here. And we will hit with a 4, and we'll knock back into the ladder, so that will be an extra damage should you wound him. But he's toughness 4, so you're wounding on 4s. You wound on 4s, so it's a -1 AP on this one. So you got a
flak armor.
no save, so you get 2 damage because of the knockback, which is quite nasty when it works. When it works, it works. 2 serious injuries. Now that will be close enough to trigger a cool check on the Psyker there to see if he freaks out by it. Not sure what his cool is. 6 up. He's okay. He's not even slightly scared. But his mate there hasn't been yet, so he can crawl. But that's what he's going to be doing.
You've had 2 go down, so you're not going to.
So this is a bottle check now at the end of phase 2. Oh goodness me. Well, it didn't happen the entirety of last game, but Rory's going to now have to take bottle checks with only 1 serious injury, which is really harsh. But 6 guys, 1 serious injury. Bottle checks now have to be made. So, but first we'll do priority. You haven't got anyone in recovery, have you?
No.
So first you do priority, then we do those as soon as you start going. So priority for you is a 6 again. Crikey. And a 3 there. So now we get to see, I guess we'll do your leader first, right? Who's got insane cool.
Yep, right.
So what's your leader's cool?
Leader's cool is going to be 6.
6 up. So she's... Oh my god. She's gone. The last cannon's gone. Cal Fixus doesn't get his prey because you were just about to charge her with him, I'm sure, or at least...
Or about to get photon flashed.
Yeah, or that. Well, that's interesting. Now you've got to do the rest. So you've got a champion here, is it? Is he a champion? Yep. So we've got a champion there rolling cool, and he's got a 6-inch bubble, so he passes, which means that him and him pass. Yep. So these 3 are okay. We've got the plasma gun down here, who rolls an 8, so he's absolutely fine. And then we've got
Kais is under there.
Kais
is fine.
Is fine too. That is really interesting. Wow. As we head into phase 3, we then get to figure out who cancels who. So what would you like to cancel?
Just trying to remember what
You've got priority here as well, remember?
Last time
again.
Last time I did
running off.
Treasure?
Yeah. Treasure.
Or kill them all?
Treasure.
Treasure? Treasure or kill them all? I mean...
running off.
Running off? Yeah, I don't think you'll be running off, seeing as you just won the bottle off here. So it's going to be interesting. The Venators have still got really good cool, but unfortunately that roll was huge. Absolutely huge, but you never know. It's Necromunda. 1 dice roll can swing the whole thing. So we'll see what happens as Hamish gets underway with the first part of turn 3. Okay.
Just gonna chuck it down there.
So we have Mr. Grenadier Champ is moving around this side into quite a vulnerable place because we have a plasma gun over there. You can see through the gap, but he's going to chuck up a photon flash grenade up to this level up here. So we'll be hitting on a 3, I believe. He'll hit. So will he stun them both? We just need to make initiative checks on the pair of them. Even though the guy's seriously injured, I'm not sure how that works, whether it automatically does it or not, but we'll just roll the initiative check anyway, just to see what happens.
He's got initiative 5.
So he loses his marker, and the red-robed fella
is
also the same, I imagine. Or is he a champion?
He's a champion, but also initiative 5.
Yeah, because he's the Goliath profile, isn't he? So they both lose their markers, so that's not a bad go. Now, do you run out of photon flash grenades? That's the thing. You do. So you've got no flash grenades left, but you have got 2 other grenade types with stun grenades and smoke grenades, I believe. But I have a feeling that this plasma gun's going to have a problem with him in a second, but we'll never know. As we thought, the plasma gun is taking a shot. He's overcharging, aiming and shooting. We love a bit of overcharge. Rory loves an overcharge, don't you?
Yeah.
And we're shooting back at the grenadier. We will hit. Ammo out of ammo. Yeah, damn, no more plasma. It's scarce, isn't it?
Yes.
So the plasma gun made 1 shot of the game. Make it count, Rory. Make it count into this champion. Are you winning on 3s here, or is it 2s with overcharge?
Well, it's strength 7.
7 is 2s.
5 to hit's gonna. 5 to wound's gonna wound.
Yep, it's definitely gonna wound. S minus
2.
2. So you have a 6 up save, sir. Just if you make this, I'll scream. Oh my god, it's typical. It's absolutely typical. You've not had the luck in this one so far, but your Grenadier is pinned. And what a survivor, because that would have ripped him up a new pair. Oh, yeah, okay. So, wow. What a big moment. What a big moment.
Okay, we've got another shot going on. This is a fantastic turn for the Delaque. We just did a flashbang up here, just to highlight that. The plasma gun shot back on overcharge, missed, ran out of ammo, by the way. For some reason, we didn't roll the dice on camera, but he did roll a 2 on the ammo check as well, so he's out of all his weapons for the entire game. Now we've got a long rifle shot coming over from this building as he moved over, and he's shooting at this little scummer on the top. Sorry, I keep saying scum. They're not scum, they're bounty hunters, they're posh. So he's looking for knockback here so he can get that damage again. Ooh, win, a 1. So about time that you ran out of luck, really, to be honest, mate. So I think Rory's smiling there. Yeah, definitely the luck needs to change at some point. But yeah, so Rory wants to get on with it. This is the end of phase 3 now. Just to highlight what's gone on there, I just highlighted the plasma gun shot. That was all kind of hilarious. Nymeria has left the table. She fled. And the Delaque so far have got 3 crates in their deployment zone. Am I right? 3? So if they were looking for that, 3, yeah. If they were looking for that, then they're not far off getting that objective, depending on what these guys are doing. But yeah, we lost a load of activations. They didn't get to do much, and now we are doing bottle checks. There's no bottle for you to be made, Hamish. So, and you've already bottled, so now it's just yeah, recovery roll, then priority. So he gets up. He's got a flesh wound now. So this young fella here, who's toughness 4 normally, is now goes to toughness 3. So he's a normal dude now. Then we get to roll priority again, and you can't get it 4 times in a row, surely. So let's have a look, Hamish. Can you get it 4 times in a row? Probably.
Can I roll
4?
1? Yes.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So Hamish gets it again as we head into phase 4. Who's cancelling what here? This is going to get more interesting now because obviously you now need to kind of think about it.
I'm cancelling the kills.
The kills? Yeah, okay. So you're trying to cancel out Hamish getting the 5 kills, or 5 out of actions. What are you going to go for?
The fleeing?
The fleeing one? Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. The opponent's board edge, of course. 5 to the opponent's board edge. Yeah, well, you've still got 3 tactics cards there, Hamish, as well. But yeah, priority is with you again. So what are we going to do?
This guy here running.
So this is fleeing checks. He sticks around. Young Tau chap.
The guy with no weapons.
Guy with no plasma gun.
He stays.
He stays around with a 6. Cool.
Untitled
Yeah, champion. Sticks
Stays.
around, which means that so does he. And then we've got a fella up here who I've got a feeling is going to run off. I've got a feeling.
Well, on a 6,
Am I right?
Say
Am I
Darius
right?
is call 7.
He's gone, I told you. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that Darius is gone. So Darius is gone, unfortunately. There we go. As the rain pitter-patters, what's his name again?
The accountant.
The accountant has moved to the edge of this building here, and he's going to plug a stub gun shot into this champ. Now, can't kill him, but it's dum-dum rounds, so it's going to hurt. What's your ballistic skill?
4+. He will be at long range and lying down, so it'll be a 5+.
Yep, 5 up. Prone. No, it just misses, sadly. So you survive another shot, sir. And I imagine there's going to be like retaliatory action from him now. Another flashbang? No, you can't do that. You ran out. So
Stun grenade on the edge of the
you got stun grenades. You got an auto pistol there. You could shoot up at them with. Choices.
Shoot one shot when you can
Choices.
have it bounce back in your face.
Yeah, exactly. As we go around the table and have a look, see what's what. Oh, but we also have a long rifle on the roof there too. Not forgetting. Speaking of long rifles, the long rifle is about to make some sort of mischief.
Yeah. This one is checking if that's
What's he aiming at?
the Psycho tank there.
Shoot fine. I'm out in the
Yep,
open.
you are in the open, sir. A long rifle shot. Over to the accountant. There's some number crunching. Hitting on 3, I believe. Yep. That won't do it.
Miss.
Misses. Lots of misses coming on now. End of phase 4. Not a lot really happened that. It was quite soft. A lot of misses. The Grenadier champion has moved up under the bridge like a troll. With Billy Goat's graph on top there. As we move into phase 5, we're now thinking about who's cancelling what. But first, there are break checks to be made. You don't have one because you still haven't. You still can't bottle. Rory, we're just doing your recovery if you've got any. We haven't got any,
No,
so
recovery.
we are just going straight to priority actually first, isn't it? So you can't get it every single turn of the game, can you?
I rolled a 2.
You can get it every single
What?
turn of the game. So that's 5 in a row. Poor old Rory.
Yeah. See if this guy runs.
See if he runs.
No.
See how they run.
Next
See how they run. He doesn't
No.
run.
Champion. No.
No.
Well,
And
good.
the guy next to him won't either. He's all good. So we're sticking around. And who's cancelling what? Hamish, what are you cancelling?
What did I do last time?
The treasure one,
Oh,
I think.
okay.
I can't remember. I'm losing track of it.
No, I'm pretty sure he did the running one last time.
The running one.
Running,
Yeah,
okay.
the running
Tre-
one.
Treasure. Okay.
Treasure one.
I'm gonna say the kills.
The kills. The killy one. Okay. Okay. Right. So you get priority, Hamish. That means you get to go first again,
Okay.
which is disgusting. 5 in a row. You better hit something this time, though. Keep missing things. That long rifle. Right. Oh, God, we forgot about web guns, didn't we? Sorry, web pistols, still just as bad. First move of the game here, I neglected to remember that there's a web pistol, and we have Delaque on the field here, but this web pistol is moving forwards into range of squirty squirty. Squirty squirty hurty hurty. Hey, Hamish. I think that's how the rhyme goes. So yeah, go at it.
Roll ammo anyway.
Yeah, so first you roll ammo, and you don't need to roll to hit, you're just rolling to wound. In answer to your question about web, you would normally get a save from the cover, Rory,
Yes.
but because it's web, you just don't get a save, because it's horrible. It's basically the most broken thing in the game, pretty much. So it's just a wound, and then you're seriously injured. So you're seriously injured. That's as far as it goes. So you count as seriously injured, you are wet. Not very nice, you bloody bully.
So now the question is, are you within 10?
Here comes a shot from a las
And yes,
carbine.
you are going to be within 10.
So Case
Seems to hit.
is aiming at the champ on the bridge here. Yeah, in short range. So we'll hit with the Van Sar profile, definitely. We'll hit on a 2 with 2 shots, was it?
Yep.
2 shots wounding on 4s, sir. Nipples. Big rubbery nipples.
He gets pinned, right?
How rude. Yeah, oh, he's pinned. He gets to make a wee initiative check with a 3 up to make sure he doesn't fall off, because he's a champ. He doesn't fall off. He's all good, which is really annoying for you. That's your turn. Hey, we got our first psychic power aiming to kick off. We've got Spatial Psychosis working over this guy through the building because it doesn't lean line of sight. Willpower check. Don't roll nipples.
6. And
That'll
it's
do
a
it.
6. He makes it.
Yep, so that guy's pinned. Your auto gunner or las gunner? Las gunner is now pinned. So it works. It's pretty good. It's definitely one of the better skills, I would say, in the Delaque powers. So we've got a tactics card being used here before this guy is activating. We've basically got a tactics card that gives you Overwatch pretty much.
Yep.
So Kais is taking another shot there. Doesn't need an activation token to do it either. So he's going to be hitting on a
2.
Yep. Although it would have been a 3 maybe because he's prone, but I don't know. He'll wound as well with 1 hit. Do you save it? 4 up if you've got your undersuit. No, so you lose a wound. You lose a wound, sir. Wound is lost. So not a bad tactics card there. Put the fears on you a little bit just for a minute. So that is the end of the 5th phase as we go into 6, and could be towards the end of the game now. Well, it is towards the end of the game now. As we see if any more of these guys run off. Now you can't bottle here, can you? We took a wound. But first we're going to have a look to see if this guy recovers, the plasma gunner who hasn't got a plasma gun. He's just carrying it. He's got a flesh wound, so he does roll over. Roll over, Beethoven. And surely not 6 in a row.
And this is where I need.
Surely not 6 in a row. Let's have a look. Heimdog rolls a
three.
4 and you roll a 3. No, it's not. I'm afraid you lose
Oh man.
a priority 6
Okay.
times in a row, which happens a lot.
Now let's see who's
Um,
running.
Yeah,
Let's
let's see
hope
who's
that
running.
now that I don't have activation first, that he runs because he's not going to stand up and pick that crate up before he
Yeah,
gets charged.
before he gets webbed, in fact. He's okay. He sticks around.
No.
He's around. What about Kais? No, Kais in there.
He
He's
sticks
chick-
around.
Yeah, he's not chicken shit. This
Champion.
guy, he is
Champion
chicken
runs.
shit. So the champion runs, which means we've got to do a check for Dave here. Come on, Dave, you can do
He
it.
stays.
Dave stays. Of course he does. He's brave. He's got a huge moustache. Unfortunately, though, Heimdog gets priority. But first, you need to figure out who's cancelling what, because it's probably going to matter this turn. For the first time, maybe, possibly.
Can't. He still can't get
I don't know.
5 crates
I
within
don't
his
know.
realm.
I don't know.
He can't kill me. He can't run off the board. So it doesn't matter what I pick.
Which one are you going to pick, though?
I'm going to say he can't run off the board.
Okay, the escape one. What are you going to pick?
Kills?
Kills. Okay, cool. Right. Well, there you go. First move of the phase 6. Gentleman's agreement. Yeah, I will just point out that this is a Delaque scenario, and Delaque are not known for being merciful, and they're also not known for anything really, because no one knows shit about them. So I guess
Well, it's worth a try asking if they're honourable, right?
we'll see what Hamish is going to do in the first movement here. What are you going to do, Hamish? I'm sure you haven't got too much to think about here. Do you go with the Cobra Kai No Mercy kind of approach, or do we go with the nice friendly approach? I don't know. I mean, I don't
To
know.
start with, I'm just going to avoid
Okay.
the confrontation of whether I'm being a dick or not by just running up.
You're
and
never being a dick by running and kicking someone on the floor. It's never a bad thing.
grabbing the crate. So that's move 1. And then
You're grabbing the crate and moving off. You're far too nice to be playing Delaque.
can't be moving off yet.
I mean, you
Well,
had a
expected,
free
yeah.
you had a free kick to the face there.
Yeah, but he stops me from stealing the same chest.
True. And you haven't got a plasma gun. I think it would be different if you had a plasma gun. So
Yeah.
there we go. So what's Rory going to do in retaliation here?
Stand up and run away with the chest.
Stand up and run away with a crate. So at the point now, we've got, how many crates have you got, Hamish? Hamish has got 3 crates, I believe, in his end zone. End zone? This is not Blood Bowl. I keep doing that. And Rory's got, what, 2?
Two.
2 crates?
1,
So
2 crates.
if you remember at the beginning, we saw whose agenda was whose. Either of them. Let's have a look. We'll see.
So
Okay, so a little bit of friendly deliberation there. They're all being nice to each other at the moment. I don't know what's got into them, but I wouldn't be. Yeah, Rory said he wants to shoot the guy that's healthy. Those were his words. I just pointed out that Delaque probably aren't very healthy. They look like they eat just cracker wheat and tepid water, to be honest. Certainly, no, not very, very healthy looking guys. But
an 8 for the shot, just.
what are you shooting? A stub gun?
Shotgun.
Oh, sawn-off shotgun. Yeah, I love sawn-offs.
Well, it's just a shotgun.
I mean, they're
shooter,
kind of
really.
crap, but they're kind of cool.
And I hit, and I'm out of ammo.
Yeah, so
I'll
you
roll
hit.
the ammo dice to see, like...
Yeah,
ammo
ammo first. 4 up, I think. Yeah, you
That's fine.
pass. How many hits do you hit him with?
That's a good question.
Scatter shot.
Yes.
Whopping 4. So 4 wounding on 5s, because it's strength 2, toughness 3. Wounding on 5s. I love scatter shot, it's great. Not when it does that,
One.
though. It's 1. It's natural safe for you. Mesh armor have you got?
No, just flak.
Flak armor, 6 up. Oh, he
That's
rolls
a
a 1.
one.
Now we'll see if that cracker wheat and tepid water diet is actually going to do anything. Serious
Okay.
injury with a sawn-off shotgun. So a lot of people diss sawn-off shotguns, but they're alright. They do things like that. So I rate them, personally. So you're all just wrong. And that's the first shot of the 6th turn. What are you going to do?
Shoot back.
Shoot back. Yeah, okay. Who's shooting back?
Yeah, good question.
Good question indeed.
Stand up and shoot back.
Yeah, I guess
Stand up and shoot back with your auto gun. Dead. Alright, so this is what auto guns do. They hit on 4s or 3s because you're in close range. Yeah, that'll be a hit with 1 shot, and it'll be wounding on a 3 or 4 now because you're flesh wounded, but you're toughness 4 normally.
Yeah.
So 4.
And it's a miss.
It doesn't wound him, but it will pin him. Does he fall off the edge of this here little stack of building? Probably.
Yes.
Yes, he does. So he will take a strength 5 hit falling off that.
Roll the hit roll.
I got it wrong in the last game, actually. For some reason, I thought it was strength 4. It's actually strength 5 at that height.
That's a 1.
Can you roll them in the middle, please? Thank you. It's a 1, though. He's fine. Absolutely fine. Great. There you go. Okie dokie.
Conveniently, if he misses.
So, Kais here?
Yeah.
Kais here is shooting his auto gun. He's making a cool check to shoot the guy further away, which he passes.
Yeah.
He's going to plug an auto gun shot into this fella, the auto gunner.
He will hit and he's out of ammo.
Yep,
let's
so
check
out
the
of ammo.
actual-
4+ on the ammo. Runs
Yes.
out. So
but
that's a
the hit-
lad's carbine. We hit and we wound. Save up for you. Another save up for you. There we go.
Safe.
There we go. Okay, just
Wait, I'm lost. Oh,
just-
was I seriously injured?
yes, you were seriously.
Oh,
injured. Okay,
heavens.
so just quickly dialing that whole thing back. If you were watching that, it would have made a lot of sense because the sawn-off shotgun seriously injured the Delaque down there with the auto gun, and he shouldn't have stood up and shot back. So we got wrong there.
Edited it out.
Well, yeah, I can't do that. I've got it on my phone. I'm not going to edit it. You think I've got skills? I've got no
Plug that
skills.
clip in and we'll go
No,
back a couple
no,
of clips.
no. I like it. It's good. We want mistakes. People make mistakes. If I did a battle report that was all perfect, you wouldn't believe it even existed. It could have been a computer doing it.
Okay.
But we're human beings, and we play human games. So now what are you going to do?
Or what are you going to do? Because it would be.
No, because it was your turn. Instead of shooting
Oh,
this guy
right.
here, you've got him or him to activate.
That's all turned into a mess now.
I'll go with that.
We'll be back here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. So let's start that whole thing again then. Not a problem. It happens in every game when you just forget what's happening. You get lost in the moment. It's all too much fun.
Can't tell the difference between Delaque's face and his ass.
Yeah, exactly. You know, pasty little guy. Although you're not going to see his ass through that trench coat, that's for sure. Or are you? Maybe he's naked under there. True Flasher styles.
What happens when you be in the moment?
So there we go. It's all good. So the end of that phase, and we're just doing the brake checks for the Venators. So Kai's just rolled a 9, and we're going to move on to the
So Jonas rolled the 9. We're going on to
Sorry, so
Kais.
Jonas rolled the 9. Yep. Case sticks around with
Another 9.
Another 9.
And then up here, he's decided he's had it.
He's gone. Dave, mate. Dave's debut wasn't quite all that.
Oh, he's still
Yeah, Dave, get your rat out for the lads. And now we figure out who's. Are you going to get what? 7 in a row?
I've got to do
Priorities? Oh, yeah,
yes,
first you've got to
one
do your.
on the ground.
Yep. Recovery over there with the auto gunner or whatever. He stays the same. So you can't bottle yet because you'd have to have one more seriously injured to be able to bottle. Recovery, surely Rory gets it this time. Let's have a look. 2.
It's a 1.
And, oh,
Finally.
there we go.
Was
The
it
tide
7
turns.
turns?
There we go. Rory gets priority there as we go into turn 7.
Plentiful odds gun, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Okay, so Case, I say it wrong every time, is going to reload with a simple action with Plentiful, and then he's going to shoot this guy with toughness 1, the guy that got shot with the las gun earlier on in the game, to see if he can finish him off there. So he hits with 2 shots, wounding on 2s, because he's toughness 1. Both wound, 2 saves, surely he's gone. Unless you make both saves. 6 ups. Both nipples. Big nipples. And 2 injured. You want a flesh wound here?
Flesh wound
Or a skull. Yeah. There you go. Right, you got the XP there because you finish him off. So he bleeds out, and now you're forced to make bottle checks. If you're, because your other guy stayed seriously injured. So it's going to be a bottle check on a 6 for you. At the end of this turn. So recapping on that, we have decided to deny. Hamish, you're denying the crates, and you're denying the kills.
Yeah.
I believe. Okay, we got a long rifle shot pinging over at Case over here. Into hardcover with it.
Hardcover, yeah.
Yep. So the infrasight and long range makes it straight ballistic skill, which is nice. Nice for you. That will hit with a 6, and it will knock him back. So it goes pichu over here, knocks him back an inch. And you'll be wounding on 2s now because you're toughness 2, right? took a flesh wound earlier on.
Yeah,
Toughness 2, strength 4, wounds on 2s gets doubled. Oh, mate,
it's a
typical you roll a
1.
1. Don't roll 1s. Silly. And that's what happened. So there you go. So this stew over here has just climbed up onto the top of this little tower, and we're going to now jump off because it's fun, and we like to see Juves trip and fall and die. So let's see if this initiative check works. We're going to jump off onto the adjacent roof. We're not going to jump off onto the adjacent roof, so we fall down to the bottom of that and go splat, and that'll be a strength 5 hit, and that'll be a wound. And you get a save, but I think it's -1. I think it's -1. Could be -1.
Alright, then no save.
So no save. Roll it anyway, just to see, just in case. Because if you roll a 6, then it's contentious. No, it's not. So that'll be
flesh wound. I mean,
I
not
mean, a
flesh wound.
seriously injured Juve. Yeah. So I mean, again, it was fun.
You were carrying it.
Yeah, the crate falls on his head, and that's what seriously injured him. Probably. He's got a sandwich going on. So at the end of turn 7, I feel really bad because I made Hamish run that Juve off the building, which makes the bottle check now a 5-up instead of a 6-up. So we'll have a look, shall we? No, you're all right. 1 stays very safe, but now we get to see priority. Injury rolls first, and then priority. So recovery. Juve over there. Does she recover? She stays the same. This fella here gets an assist, so he gets 2 dice. He also stays the same. I think you're not going to take the skull, are you? Now we do priority, and then we do to see if Rory's run off.
I rolled 2 for priority.
And you're probably going to win it again.
Oh, that's a 1.
Oh, you got 1. So Rory gets it twice in a row. So now we get to see if your guy's break, run away. Guy without a plasma gun.
It's gone.
He's gone. Damn, Daniel. Just 1 more.
1 more. Here he is.
1 more.
He's decided he's going to stay around though.
He's going to stick around. He's going to stick around for turn 8. Yeah, it's everything to play for here. We've got a few more crates heading back this way. We've got the information token over here that the web pistol has just got. Other than that, Calfixus has been completely useless. He's done nothing all game. Well, he's not been useless, but obviously his quarry disappeared into thin air. So he's running back with a crate under here at the moment as well. So let's see what happens now then.
No,
So
12.
Case gets up, shoots back with the carbine.
Misses
misses.
and out ammo.
Misses and an ammo. So 4-up ammo check for him. He's okay.
has it?
He's not out of ammo. So we just did the whole cancel thing. Rory has cancelled, denied the objective to get the crates this turn, which might work. So this is going to be very interesting at the end of this phase, because if young Kais doesn't run away, then it's going to be very interesting. So we'll see if we actually get a win conditioning here. So what did you did the you cancelled the the five leaving, which is impossible anyway because only Kais is in the game now. So here we go. What do you got for retaliation?
Nothing too fancy.
Nothing too fancy.
Just gonna run away.
Just going to run away with an info token here.
Gonna go for a run over this way actually.
Yeah, there's no point filming these. As long as you stay alive with the info token, then you get the information on the location of the germ fiend. So some interesting stuff happening here. The 5th ammo crate, the 5th crate, is an inch short of actually getting into the deployment zone. So Rory's called it early.
I called it early.
But it really depends on whether Case sticks around or the winning conditions for the Venators as well, which is still possible. But we've got a long rifle shot here going off from Sniper on the roof here, who's moved forwards into a position to shoot Case over there. So let's see what happens if he's hitting. He certainly will, but he'll trigger an ammo check, so he's got an ammo at 4. It's worth noting that 4-up beats the strength, so the 4-up will knock him back as well. So
Yep.
Again. But do you wound him this time? Don't roll a 1 this time. That'll do it, because we're -1 flesh wound. So we're both flesh wounded, so strength 4 against 2 makes it a 2-up for wounding. So -1 AP for you.
Cool. 6 up.
6-up save.
Makes
Oh,
it.
look at that!
Oh.
He makes it. He could survive here and really put a spanner in the works. So interesting. Interesting.
Nobody would.
Just to highlight something quickly, Rory's just picked up on. If that shot got through and actually took him out of action, then that would have actually denied the Delaque the win. So that could have been potentially really bad. So unfortunately, Rory rolled the save there, so he didn't actually want to. But yeah, thinking about it, that would have been really interesting. So that's the end of a very quick round here as we sort of clean up the end of this game. But we've got another bottle check to be made by the Delaque here. So we're on a 4, is it? A
6.
4? No, because we've got two serious injuries.
No, he turned up.
Yeah, that recovered.
Oh, yep. So 5s. Yep. So you do bottle.
Yep.
So now you've got to start taking those as soon as we do the after we've done the injury. You've done the injury rolls, haven't you? So.
Yep.
So now we've got to start.
Board before I.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's the big one. So does Case stick around?
Initiative first.
4.
3. You get to go first. Roll your bottle.
So yeah. So bottle checks first. Actually, just going back to this.
To go with him first.
The Delaque have bottled. The champ is rolling to see if he sticks around. His call will probably be about a 6.
Cool.
6 or a 7. 6 up. So he sticks around. That's fine.
That's the one I don't want to stick around.
Who else have we got?
So we've got a
We
ganger
have
over
got a
there.
ganger over there that's seriously injured. He'll be a 7,
7.
I believe. Was he 7 or 6?
No, this 6 up.
6 up, cool. It's not bad, is it? Not bad. But he goes. He's gone. He's off the game, off the board. So let me get him. Let me get him for you. Here he goes.
So we've got
Bye.
Juve over here.
Juvie.
Juve, I
Juve
think
that
they're-
rolled over, flesh wounded. Does she stick around?
They're 5 up. Oh, 6.
There'll be a
No,
lot
they're
more than
7,
that.
sorry.
Yeah, it'll be at
7
least
or
a
8.
7. Yeah, 7 or 8. Let's have a look anyway. Just roll it. Roll it and see. Absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Definitely fine with that. The one next to it.
It's Ganger, so
Got
6
a
up.
ganger.
Yep.
That runs away.
Flees.
Ganger flees. Here we've then got the sniper. 6 up.
5.
He's gone as well. Snipers, so that's 3. This could
5
be
up on
another
the,
one of those games, Rory.
Yeah.
And Calfixus is fine. Calfixus stays around. So that is 3 off. So how many have you got
Do
left
I
now?
stay?
This is the big roll. This is the big roll. Are you ready for this?
5
Case.
or less.
He
No.
sticks around. So the win conditions are winnable for the Delaque here, but they're going down fast. So we'll see what happens as we go into the next one. Who got priority in that one? You did.
He does, so all he needs to do is move his guy and he wins.
Yeah, Hamish.
Because I
Do
cannot
the honours.
deny
Do the honours.
crates this turn.
No, you can't.
I
Yeah, so
denied them too early, so now all he needs to do is move and win.
yeah, that's basically it.
And here we go.
As soon as the conditions are met, we have 5 crates in the end zone. Was that your objective though? That's the question. Are you going to reveal your objective now?
Yeah, I thought it was because that's what I thought.
It was
3
your objective. I remember.
But
it was
then
your
I had this
objective.
panic moment halfway through that I was supposed to be blitzing the infield. and
No,
it's-
your objective was to get 5 crates into your end zone, and you've done a great job of it. So that is a resounding win for the Delaque. Unlucky for you, you had some pretty bad luck there, Rory.
If he didn't run away at first sight of
Yeah.
any trouble in any game, it'd be great.
It is what it is. But yeah, there you go. That is the Cauldron of Lies. I think that was a pretty good one, actually. We were talking about it earlier. We think it would be better as a multiplayer, I think. Maybe with, especially with a board like this, with only a small crew, it can be quite a big board to get across, especially with all those loot crates. But there you go. Please like, share, subscribe, and enjoy.